Hey everybody, what's up? What's good? The Wolf here on TDM Mission, the old map mission from MW3, and you'll see in this video right here that, well, let's just say one of the original guys I teamed up with, actually one of my very first teammates from way back in the day. I'm talking before YouTube, before Twitch, before any like competitive real gameplay that I was doing. I was just playing Call of Duty for fun back in the day, and this is one of my very first teammates. You'll see him on the other team actually, because I hopped in. I'm pretty sure I hopped in on his game, and we just, every once in a while we do it, just hopping on each other's games and whatnot when we're just looking for somebody to play with. So yeah, hopped in on his game, and you'll see Jimshoe309, just one of the coolest dudes I've ever met on Xbox Live. Unfortunately, I don't play with him anymore because I don't know, he's just not on Xbox Live anymore. But yeah, it was a really good time, this matchup right here. We had a lot of laughs afterwards and everything went on. I think the rest of the night we played games and whatnot. And so, like I said, this is one of my original teammates from back in the day before I was, repping Optic, before, I mean, this is probably, jeez, what, MW3, I mean, I'd have to check the years, but it feels like it was like 5 years ago. I don't know how long it was, but yeah, just seeing this old gameplay just brings back some memories, makes me reminisce of older times in my Call of Duty career history, whatever you want to call it, and everything. And I think, yeah, this is one of the probably very first gameplays that I was ever using a sniper rifle on too, which is actually kind of something. I mean, you've probably seen me doing videos where I'm sniping them every once in a while here and there. I was not using the Bear at the time. I was actually using the L1 L116 or something like that. I can't even remember the name, but yeah, L118. I just seen it on the bottom of the screen. I think I do switch up to the Bear sooner or later. Right there, just pop somebody in the head. I don't know, I didn't quite catch it on the screen either, but just it's a kind of a mind trip going back watching these old games, because you remember back in the back of your head, you kind of remember playing it, but you don't exactly know what's going to happen in the matchup and everything. So of course, these old time maps, they were kind of like a 3-route map, so I was always checking different routes and different ways that people could be run through and trying to come at me and everything. Yeah, I was using these dual Uzis right here. I think they were called the FMGs, possibly. I don't know. It's been a while, like I said, since I played MW3. But yeah, a lot of fun this matchup was. Just hunting. Actually, I mean, to tell the truth, I was actually hunting Jimshoe on here, and like I said, we were just having a lot of laughs afterwards, and everything was all cool and whatnot. And right here, pow, got another one right there. Somebody else had me scoped in, and of course me, boom, sitting there fine. Yeah, there we go. You can also see one of my old gamer tags too. I used to always run with X's and stuff like that, and just like this was one of them where I was, sorry if there's some booms going on in the background, somebody's got the music up loud. But yeah, just one of my old gamer tags, I had 9 to 1 in there and stuff. Just I used to go through, I mean, I didn't go through a lot of gamer tags, just a couple of different variations of Warwolf, but the whole time I have been on Xbox Live, I have been the Warwolf. Like, it's been, I used to always spell it with 2 capital W's and everything else lowercase, and with an L instead of the 1 and everything. But yeah, that's been always my gamer tag, and it's a kind of a funny story too. Where I came up with that gamer tag from was I was actually sitting in a history class back in high school, and jeez, I can't remember how old I was. Probably 16, 17 years old, something like that. I don't know, maybe a little bit younger than that. And sitting there in history class, and all of a sudden we started watching this history video on some wars and some great war machines that were back in the day. Oh, you can see this right here. They were all sitting over on one side of the map, and that's what happens when you try and camp. Campers beware, as I always say on my Xbox upload videos. I'm telling you, beware the wolf, because when I start hunting campers. And yes, Jim Shu, he was sitting over there too. You just figured. I called him out on it, and he was laughing. He goes, "Well, I figured if I try and do something like that, I might be able to catch it." But anyways, back to, I just totally got off topic. What I was going to talk about was the origin of WARWU1F. So the origin of WARWU1F came from, as I said, sitting in history class, watching the video, and what they call a trebuchet, which is a Scottish word, I think, or Scottish or French word for a rock launcher, pretty much, or what do you call it? The thing that throws the rocks far and everything. I can't even think of the word of it right now. I'll have it up on the screen, though. I'll look it up after this, and I'll have the word up on the screen what I'm trying to think of. But, yeah, it's called a trebuchet from what the history class was telling us. And they said the biggest one ever made was called the WARWU1F. And I was just like, whoa, that word just sounds, that name just sounds like, whoa, it's epic and everything. And, yeah, I just sat there and I was like, you know what? Because I was looking actually for a gamer tag at the time also, because I was called the WWE Soldier, which was a playoff from just playing WWE games and everything. But that was where it came from, was a history class watching a thing, and it just stuck with me. And then afterwards, later on that day, I came home and, yeah, I switched it up to the WARWU1F. So if you like this video, hit that thumbs up button. You can share it around. And as always, of course, if you subscribe to the channel, it's going to make sure that you stay tuned for all new videos coming soon.